Hey guys, it has been a while, but welcome back to my RPG series. And the reason why it has been a while, I just discovered how fantastic the Legend of Heroes series is as an RPG, especially the newer one, because I'm gonna do an RPG series on Trials of Cold Steel, and that has sucked my life up for the past few weeks. It's an amazing game. It's now part in my top 5 RPG series. It is way better than any recent Final Fantasy to date. But we're going to be taking a look at Legend of Heroes Trials in the Sky, which is part 1 of a 3-part series. And I broke away from this to play Cold Steel because I was wanting to get into that, but try how that is, since it's a little bit more modern. But let's go ahead and get started on this one. I'm already on chapter 3 with this one, and this one actually sucked my life up quite a bit too, because it's quite good. The mechanics are different for this one than it is in the other one, so let me go ahead and walk you through it. First of all, we have ourselves the magic the Bracer Notebook, which gives the list of all the quartz and their requirements, how much points they give in order for you to unlock, and this comes in real handy. This is also used as a list of your quests that you have done so far throughout in the game. List of all the magics and the required crystals to basically unlock those, and I'll get to that in a moment. I wanted to dive deeper into the game instead of doing a first look on this series, because this RPG, they kind of start off slow, but once you get into the thick of it, once you start seeing the rest of the story and start unlocking new mechanics, and it really comes in its own. So, list of all the quartz, anything that you need to know is all in this like little guidebook. All the status elements, cooking. Let's see. Ranks, stats, shops. Now, one thing I'm not fond of is the menu, the way the menu is set up. But they really upgraded that in the next installment of the series, the recent one. Let's see. These are your 2 main characters. These are the characters you will have permanently throughout the game. You will come across more characters. You're allowed to have 4 people in battle, but these main characters will be with you throughout the whole thing. Then you have equipment. I don't have any accessories on them. That's odd. Alright, I'll end up getting into that later. And then you see right down below the equipment, you have crafts, which is their special techniques, and then you have super crafts, which is their ultimate move. Then we go to Ornament, which is where they are magic comes from. And in this installment, the more you have to set up the combination. It's hard to explain in order for you to unlock abilities. Like, say right down there in the description for this particular crystal. You know, they call it quartz, but it's basically materia. It's materia. So I'm going to be calling it materia from now on. As you see at the Deathblow materia, element is time magic, time elemental, and it has ×3, crystal energy. Kill enemy with a 10% success. Then we go down, we have defense 2, earth elemental value, ×3, space elemental value, ×2 for time, ×3 for space, and ×2 for mirage, which is higher elements. And then if you lay out the combination of it, you start unlocking new spells that open up, especially in colored clusters like this. This whole gray cluster unlocks these spells, and they can only be connected through that. This centerpiece allows you to branch off, as you can very well see on the side. And then we have that. Now, Estelle is a little bit more in depth. She has her center slot confused, which confuses the enemy with 10% success. And then we have this cluster that unlocks. And let's see, I have gold, time, and mirage, and then we have green, wind, and we have fire. So any fire, time, magic you see has been unlocked by adding all these crystals together. And you can see at the top of the ornament where the little circle is, the total that you have on your ornament. And then this cluster right here is heal, and mine too. This heal HP recovers slowly by walking, but it has 3 blue and 2 time. And then this has 3 blue, so any blue that you see has been unlocked. And that's where this guide comes in handy, because if you want to unlock certain things, you can see the elemental requirements through that, and you can see the higher level spells require a little bit more than just the color of their element. Alright, let's dive back into the menu. Of course, we got items. You got weapons, armor and accessories, food, books, because... oh wait, no, that's food. Books, if you save up, ends up giving you something later on in the game. It's not big, but I really like how certain little things are secret. Then we got tactics, where you want to set up your characters up during battle, battle position, character position, and S break. I guess they get new ones later on in the game, or in future installments, because save files, not only there is new game pluses, there's also save transfers from one game to another. Of course, we got our options. Transparency, volume, music, and then you can save. Now this game does require you to have save spots in battle. I mean, in like monster fields. But you can pretty much save anywhere other than that. At least from what I recall. I don't know. I've been a month in the most recent one, so I'm kind of logged on to the techniques from there. But you got to be very careful when playing through a game like this, because not only there are missable items, there is also missable quests, and building up your points is somewhat essential in the quests. Let's see. Allows you to unlock items and special things. I believe it's right here. The Grail Locket immune to all status effects. I really need that. And apparently a gladiator belt is level 1. Recovers CP during battle. What level am I currently? Junior Bracer 3rd class. So I got Death Blow 1. I just need 2 more levels. I pretty much have everything for this game. Let's see, so missable quest. Then we got a recipe book that allows you to cook items, and they give like special like little things, like some can cure, some can res, some can add defense. Cooking is really useful in this game, but there is a lot of recipes, and I'm missing a lot. But the reason, the way that you acquire recipes is eating and tasting foods and drinks throughout the game itself. So if you come across anything new, eat it and you'll automatically learn it. It's not the same way as it is in the recent one, sadly. You have to actually be taught those recipes. And then you have like a monster log for certain areas. And just in case if you... I think I did miss some. No. I did get all the enemies so far. But we're now in Zeist. So, monster log for that. Allows us to look at the elemental weaknesses and strengths of enemies. I don't have their stats down for some of them, but that doesn't matter really, unless you want to be a completionist and work on doing all that. But let's go ahead and get started and give you a little taste of the game itself. What we are doing What are we doing? Gave a letter to the receptionist. The factory's on the 2nd floor. We haven't done those yet. Have we exited? Where's the map? Okay, there's the map. There's the landing point. Oh, I gotta get used to these controls. The Plains Road down to the south. So we're going south. And get you a little taste of the combat in this game. There is HP. There is EP, which is arts. And there is CP, which does the super attack. No. Let me clarify that. EP is magic. So we got attack. We can move. We got special arts. That's where our magic comes in. And then we got crafts, which do certain things. Has different ways of attacking enemies. So let's go ahead and use some CP. And let's go with Oh, that's a new one. I haven't used that one yet.
All right, we rule.
And enemies drop this item called theft that allows you to basically collect and create new quartz for much more powerful spells later on in the game as you progress slowly. And you gotta be careful because enemies, you always want to attack an enemy from behind. Elmo Village, the Wolf Fort. Wait, what was that says? The ferocious monster known as the... let's see if we can find it. Is it in this? No, that's a snake. A sneaky snake. In order to gain CP back, you need to attack. And we want to save up for our special move. Also, them attacking us increases CP as well. And then we got the time gauge over there. It looks like we get a special bonus when we're attacking on this round. Our strength is increased by 10.
All right, we're good to go.
Can we save? Yeah, I guess we can. We can save anyway. Well, whatever that is. Let's go ahead and attack that. Looks like the enemy will have a critical attack, but it looks like I destroyed him.
That's that then.
Before that
Let's move
happened.
out.
There's also a special monster in this game that allows you to boost up a little bit. If you can catch it and if you can kill it, it gives you high number of experience and high number of Sif. Okay, we gotta be careful. Looking for this monster. Oh, there's a chest. Oh, and there's also monsters in chests, so... Nice jumbled cluster of this. Oh, crap. Now would be probably a good time to show you a big ability. Single attack. No, okay. Line does a... it only hits one, that hits two. Do we have something else? Oh, that hits... That hits 4. Oh, that hits 5.
Hey, pay attention.
Oh, that's a taunt. Alright, let's speed up a little bit. Okay. Single attack. Line. We got Hurricane, which does hit multiple people. Right there would be good. Ooh. Oh, this one's gonna be a tough one.
I'm sorry.
Ah, fuck. Yeah. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna live through this bit. Yeah, I can't attack that right now. There's no way in hell. Yep. Here it comes. There it is. Yep.
Not now.
I think I'm in a part where I don't have control of. Well, that's too high for me. Okay. Let's see if I remember correctly. I have to pay attention to the guide too. Looks like we do have to go to Trout. Difficulty low, difficulty medium. Wow. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the town south. Let's proceed with the quest. Let's follow the road. Elmo Village. Alright, do you have anything new that I haven't tried? Got that on there on the side. Looks. Oh, recipes not learned yet. I'll buy one of those. And how's my ingredients? Okay. Oh, also another thing I don't like is the text sound that it has on the windows. Where do I go? That's the inn. Do I go to the inn? Client, the Bracer Guild. Wild veggie pot. Let's go ahead and try that. Learn that. Recipe not learned. Let's grab that. A couple other recipes not learned. A bathhouse. I feel like I'm gonna eventually find something in here. Well, there's definitely gonna be some story here. If they have a bathhouse, they have a bathhouse for a reason. That's what it's like with every RPG. It does follow a couple of cliche tropes, like the orphan kid ends up stealing something from one of the main characters, but aside from that, it's really good. Some of the characters are really well written. Oh, I feel that like I'm gonna have to go there too. But it doesn't look like there's nothing here that I need. Wonder if... oh shit. That's not the monster. I probably didn't take advantage of... I gotta get back into the groove of this game. I'm totally used to the other... playing dead. Yeah, I'm totally used to the other game's mechanics instead of this one again. I have to get right back into it.
Piece of cake.
Alright, okay, that one didn't have a monster in it, that's good. But where's this one with the monster? Where is it at? It's not you. It's not you. Come on, I gotta find it. And that's the monster chest. We're gonna have to do a lot of grinding in this area. Whoa, whoa, almost got caught by that snake. I thought there was supposed to be a monster down here somewhere. Where is it at? They're kind of distinguishable from other things. Oh, hidden chest right there. Whoa. And you gotta be careful too, because monsters, if they attack your back character, you do get ambushed. That's one thing about this game that I'm not fond of too. That the back character can get ambushed. No, not there. There's a lot of enemies here. I wonder if it's in this area. Okay, let's check the map. Holy shit, it probably is. Alright, gotta be careful. Oh, there it is. There's the monster. Okay. Oh, there's quite a bit of them. Let's go ahead and get some of them out of the way. Do some super abilities. Oh shit. Okay, these things are tough. They have high defense against magic from what it looks like. But still, that's what I'm gonna have to go for. Damn. The hell with these monsters getting advantage of me and shit. Alright, how is her magic? It doesn't look like I have an AoE heal. Alright, this is going to be a critical attack, which is good. Alright, that took a nice chunk out of these things. Alright. Alright, got one down. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Let's go with Stone Impact on them. Let's do an attack.
Here I come!
Critical on that. Let's do a craft. Let's... There we go. Took care of that. Oh, crap. There we go. Add some more like it.
Piece of cake!
Alright, I gotta remember. Oh. This game requires a little bit more strategy, so I'm gonna have to change the tactics up a little bit. Alright, let's get out of here. I showed you the combat system. Yeah, it requires a little bit more ingenuity. I might have to redo... what's his name? Joshua's Joshua's magic set up a little bit better. Okay. Now what else? We completed that. Let's see. I'm giving an interim library with keen investigation skills. Please see me in archives floor 2. So that's probably in the main building. Oh, this is the Bracer Guild. Anytime we have a quest, it would be written down right here. We cleared that, and then we have to turn it in, report. Okay. Let's go up to floor 2. Archives, is it you? Yep, you. We saw your request on the bulletin board. You're here already? Only just put in a request a little while ago. We had just come in, change assignment, so we're ready for work. Let's get started, okay? Hiring the temp librarian. Yes, that's right. It turned out to be much more of an ordeal than expected. I'll explain that in a moment, but beforehand, I've a matter I would like to help you settle. Consider a favor. What kind of matter are you referring to? The archives loaned out some books out to various central factory departments. Sometimes they keep them past the due date and don't pay the fees. First, I'd like you to get the books back. Yep. Let's see. It should be in the 3rd floor design room and the 4th floor lab and clinic. 3rd floor and 4th floor. Yes. Please come back once you have them. Okay. Yes, this game takes side quests a little bit more. Instead of just stumbling upon the side quests, which they do have in this game, or like I said, you can miss them. Miss the ones that are not labeled up and just discover them. Okay. Design room, factory workshop. But the side quests that you do end up taking part of whenever you do find them on the bulletin board, it's a nice like little thing to keep people from what is it? It makes side quests part of the story, basically. Yeah, I always hated going into like a town and then just like having people with question marks up on top of their heads, and you just come running across them. Seems like a little bit more natural. Alright, we brought you the books. Don't tell me we've got to get the money too. Okay, now we have all the books again. Thank you for your assistance. That's good to hear. In that case, perhaps I should ask you for help with my favorite type of work. Okay, what is it? Just like before, we need some overdue materials returned. The book in question is called The Arobe Woodpecker. So it's a book on birds, right? So do you have, as a matter of fact, take a look at this. Approach the man of stone standing in silence with the mountain village pond, and ye shall receive. Okay, but what the heck is that? It is written on a card that was taken from the book. I imagine it's some kind of hint to it as its whereabouts. A hint of bad poetry, maybe. So, It was only borrowed because someone with way too much time on their hands wanted to hide it somewhere. Evidently so. So it's the sort of trick that researchers used to play on each other a long time ago. Okay, that should be fine. I'm following the guide anyway. Okay. That's just awesome. Understood. It will be difficult work, but we'll do all we can. You may have to search every nook and cranny in Zeus, but I'm sure you'll find it. We'll be waiting here when you find it. Please bring it back to me. Oh, I need new characters. Get back in my party. So I can have a little bit more of a fighting chance with some of these things. But I think I'm going to go ahead and take care of that. This has been a nice little first look for you guys. And all this talking's making me thirsty and sweaty. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of grinding because that's what this game needs. You need to grind in this game badly. Maybe I can go find that creature, that palm creature, in order to give me a little bit more of a fighting chance. I don't know if I recall seeing it on the way here, but we'll see. Alright, you guys stay furry, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.